Bronx be dusty sometimes. My name's Robert. I'm from the Bronx. I'm a communications major here at Baruch. Been living in the Bronx consecutively for like the past 10 years. What I love about the Bronx is like the culture in the Bronx and the lingo and how like everything is just understood and you don't gotta really Bronx be dusty sometimes. Like, you don't gotta really break it down to people. They already know like the rules and they just know how to like operate. I just think it's pretty cool. Memorable spots in the Bronx, I guess, would probably be like Fordham Road. I mean, that's like the one place I know that everybody, no matter what, if you lived in the Bronx, you definitely experienced Fordham Road. Like, you had to go there to get something, whether it's sneakers, clothes, anything, you had to go to Fordham. I do not think the Bronx is the best borough. I prefer Manhattan a lot more over the Bronx. I mean, the Bronx is what I call home, but I don't really like hanging out there. Bronx be dusty sometimes. If I could live in any borough besides the Bronx, Manhattan definitely. Upper West Side. Top floor. Loft, penthouse. Big windows, floor to ceiling. All that. I think people are just misinformed about the Bronx. And it has a lot of negative connotation to it. I think it's just because the people from the Bronx can tend to be like abrasive and they're a lot to handle sometimes. But I feel like if you just open yourself up, the Bronx, people from the Bronx are definitely probably the most memorable people you would come across in New York. Bronx be dusty sometimes. I would say most of New York culture is comes from like a combination of Bronx and Harlem. I feel like it's like 50-50 and then everything just spreads out from there. None of the other boroughs, I don't think they really contribute. They're just there. They just get their credit, the attendance. But Bronx and Harlem people, we do the actual work. Nah, I wouldn't say any of my influences come from New York at all. At all. My influences come from, I like European stuff. Like, that's what interests me. Like, European culture and European art. And I just derive everything from there. Then you could say I kind of mix it in with a little bit of like, the street style from the Bronx, like with fitted hats and other things like that. But I wouldn't say that I'm really like influenced by the Bronx style or anything. I mean, I definitely know it does have a big impact because I do see like a lot of trends that start in New York and then like you'll see them months down the line or even a year down the line and then they'll just start getting to other places around the country and stuff. So I know definitely the Bronx or just New York in general does, tend to start a lot of like the waves and stuff. Bronx be dusty sometimes. Yeah, I would say the Bronx has its own certain colloquialism in the way we communicate with each other. Like I said, that's like probably my favorite part of the Bronx, how we just know how to communicate with each other and it's just like unsaid, like we all know what's up already. Like, Bronx is dirty. Bronx is dusty. I mean, I think just like culture, it's more of like what the Bronx means. It's not really that the Bronx in itself physically is a cool location, because it's not. It's just, I feel like just like the energy and stuff of that nature, that's what makes the Bronx cool. It's not really about like any specific place or any physical place or anything like that. But yeah, Bronx be dusty sometimes. Bronx is like if I were to like give it an analogy, it's like a younger sibling. Like, you don't really like your younger sibling and they're annoying and you don't really mess with them. But if somebody tries to do something or like bother them, you're gonna speak up and you're gonna say something. So I feel like that's what it is with the Bronx. Like, I really don't care about the Bronx like that, but like if somebody says something, I'm definitely gonna stick up for it. Bronx be dusty sometimes. On a scale of 1 to 10, I mess with the Bronx about like a 7.999999935. Bronx be dusty sometimes. Well, one stereotype that I would say is true about the Bronx is that the people are mean. Like, everybody in the Bronx is mean, but it's just like I think because we all are mean, like we don't really see it as mean. But anybody from the outside comes in, they automatically get offended. Like Bronx people, I don't think we really get offended that much. Like, we just deal with so much every day. Bronx be dusty sometimes. Keep on rolling. Be dusty, 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 dusty. Bronx is dangerous, but I feel like it's like any place else. If you mind your business, nobody's gonna mess with you. Like if you look at people, you're gonna get some problems. If you go to a neighborhood you're not supposed to, you're gonna get some problems. So just make sure you know where you're going, get to where you gotta go and go. Don't bother nobody and nobody's gonna bother you. I've lived in the Bronx all my life almost, and I've never gotten into a problem in my life. And I live like in the Bronx. Bronx be dusty sometimes.
Bronx Be Dusty. Bronx Be Dusty.
Can you talk now?
Yo, yo, yo. Yo. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, just like off the audio. No, not like
Bro, that shit is tickling my mustache.